How do we hold our run position and improve running without actually running? One of the best ways to improve our run efficiency, economy, and just overall ability to hold technique, especially towards the back end of a run, is challenging run-specific isometric drills. This one here, we start off double leg, transition to single, and then start to add weight, getting to the point where we can do up to 20–30% body weight on single leg. So as you can see, if we took a photo here and flipped Ellie on her feet, pretty much like she's in the run position. So we're trying to challenge her here and build endurance and control in that position. Another key component to improving our run position in the gym is by paying attention to the full kinetic chain. So running is just a whole heap of single leg stances done one after another, but we need that calf to be super strong, but also tick the strength endurance box. When we're talking about max strength development, that's when the reps start to drop down to a lower rep range and the intensity in terms of total weight we're lifting comes up. Whereas strength endurance is the other end of the spectrum. Lots of reps done with body weight or adding weight if you can to that end of the equation as well. Pretty typical of athletes to not want to rest during their gym work. They're 100 miles an hour, foot's always on the throttle. But when we're trying to develop strength, we need to pay attention to the fact that we're trying to get a specific adaptation. And so when we're training that system, we need to have a certain amount of rest in between our sets. It can be up to 3 to 5 minutes. So if you're just jumping from one exercise to the other and just getting your work done, we're going to be really missing the main benefit we can get from strength training for endurance. So 3 to 5 minutes when we're doing our max strength work. So we're going to go through some plyometrics here. A-skip, I want to focus on good ground contact like you would do when you're running. We're trying to get that power and explosiveness off the ground. Nice. And then on the way back, we're going to go pogo. In a pogo, like we can think about, there's a steel shaft that's not going to move, so really stiff from here down. And then at the bottom, where the spring is, I want you to imagine that as your Achilles. And so when we hit the ground, if we got good energy storage in there, then we can pop back up and be really efficient as we run. So from here, pop and pop. Try not to bend those knees too much as you go. So nice and stiff and pop off the ground there, toes, lift. Nice, this is all the crossover into the run, good work. Let's get on the aquabag. Aquabag, so what we're doing here is just challenging that run position in as many different ways as we can. So the definition of balance is being able to react to our external environment. So as you hold that position, we've got to own it for 2 seconds before you can go again. Show us that you've got good control there. All those stabilizer muscles will have to fire to let you own that position. Focus on foot strength.